In this video I'm going to be talking about how to get better at solving the cross. This is the first step in any beginner's method or CFOP solve, which is to place these 1, 2, 3, 4 edges in their correct position and line them up with their correct centres. Now the first thing to note is that every edge is on two axes, which means that there are two moves that can move it. This one, in this case, an F move, would move this edge piece, as would a U move. In this one, again an F and a U. This one here, R and F, both would affect. So every edge is on two axes, and we need to choose the appropriate move to place it on the layer that it needs to be on, which is the white layer here. Now every cross is possible to be solved in 8 moves or less. That sounds like not very many, and we will get to a stage where that's possible, hopefully in this video. Now every edge that we're looking at, which in this case is the white edges, can be put onto the D layer, the bottom layer, because we solve the cross on the bottom because it's quicker in terms of your transition to F to L. Can be put on the bottom layer with either one move or two moves. So let's go through and have a look. This one is one move to put it on the bottom layer in its correct orientation. This is two moves because we need to do an F and then an R, or an F and then an L, because otherwise if we just did a F2, it's in the wrong orientation. So that's a two move piece. This is in the bottom layer but is in the wrong orientation. So again, this is a two move piece, 1, 2. This is in the bottom layer, so that's no moves. So it's not 1 or 2. If we had a piece on the middle row, that's always one move. So one of the things you'll need to do is make sure you recognise all the edges that need two moves to put them in, and see if you can mitigate that by aligning them so that you have a case like this, where you know you need to put the orange in opposite the red, and having this green moved round to above it here, you know that this F move to put the orange in will immediately make this a better edge, and then you can just insert as normal and solve the cross. It's important to note that you don't need to put them initially into their correct spot on the D layer. So in this case I would put the blue down like that and the green down like that, and they're opposite each other, and then I would correct their positioning by moving the D layer around once I've completed the rest of the cross. But to begin with, you just want them all in their correct relative position to the other cross edges. So I'm going to do a quick example solve now. We've got a white red on top, the white orange is here, white blue is here, white green. Now I want to affect this edge. Now I know that this blue is going to go here, white blue piece is going to go here, so the white orange piece will need to go there. The quickest way to do that is with a D to move this edge around to here. Then when I bring the blue down, it will push the white orange edge to there, and then a B move can put in the white orange edge into its correct relative position. So how I would solve this is I would do a D prime, an L, a B, an R prime, and F2. Now I just need to line them up with their correct centres, and that will solve the cross. Okay, so in this cross example, we've got a white red here, a white blue here, a white green here, and a white orange. This is our worst edge. So what I'm going to do is, I notice that this will automatically be opposite the white orange piece with a L2. So I'm going to do an L followed by a U to put the blue on top of it, and then an L again. Notice this lines up the blue with its correct centre, so I just need to put this in and this in. I want to put this in last because it will be put in the right place. So what I do is a D, then put in the green in its correct relative position, D again, and F. And that will solve the cross in that case. Okay, so in this case we notice that we've got one bad edge, which is the white-orange. We've got the white-green in place already, which is opposite its correct centre. So initially we're going to be working on opposites. This can be put in opposite its correct centre, as can this quite easily. So what I would do is I would start by putting the white-blue in. I would move the white-red down like that, the white-orange on top, the white-red down again, then I would do a D prime, bring the white-orange in, and a D prime to align them all. That's how I would solve that case. Okay, so here we have two bad edges. The white-orange edge and the white-blue edge are good. So what I'll be doing is, I know that with an F move I'll make these two good and this one bad if I just did an F move to begin with. You never really want to make an edge bad, so what I would do is start by putting in the white-orange edge, because I know that it would bring the white-blue out from this front face, which enables me to do this, to make these two both good. Now the white-red just needs an L to be in its correct relative position. Then this is the one I want to do last because it's already lined up, so I would do a D prime, R2, D2, R, and that would line them all up. So I think that was about 7 moves. Every cross can be done in 8 moves or less. So hopefully that helped you in terms of getting better at your cross, gave you some ideas as to how to improve and step forward. It's important to note that you get 15 seconds of inspection time when you do a regular WCA event competition solve, and you need to use this to plan out your entire cross so that you can execute all those moves in one go without thinking. Because whilst you're doing that, you're looking for your first pair, and that's something that just comes with practice. What I suggest doing is taking 30 seconds initially to plan out your cross and then execute it, and then keep doing that for a while, and then drop it down to 25 and then to 20 until you get down to 15 seconds of being able to execute your cross. It's also worth planning it out, but then when you execute it, do it without looking. This will get you into the habit of not looking at what you're doing, but so that you can look at the other pieces when you come to them. So do it blindfold, close your eyes, whatever you want to do when you execute your cross. Do use your 15 seconds of inspection time. It is makes a massive difference to your times, and count that. And that is my look at the cross and how to improve. My next cross video will be showing you about X crosses and things like that, but that'll be another video. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks again. Bye bye.